was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'm a stand-up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. Shotgun knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like
A big good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, another round of the JSI Racing League. It is time for the 360 Wingless to make their way onto the famous virtual Eldora Speedway right here in virtual Rossburg, Ohio. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the callers. We have got qualifying underway already, and we'll be able to take a look at those drivers who have gone towards the top of the speed chart. 38 drivers have taken a lap time. I believe we might have another one or two drivers, but at the moment it is Clayton Tilley with a 15.469. A 15.469. Bailey Barnacote second quick with a 15.537. Hunter Brady and Braden Shute with a 15.555. And Pateri Codavara, a winner already this season with a 15.582. Blake Walsh sits sixth quick with a 15.638. Nice to see that he's kept this race car on all fours at the moment, going upside down last night in the main event. Trevor Royer 15.645. Joshua Walton 15.655. Roland Gray with a 15.729. Brad Pascoe with a 15.752. That's your top 10. Aidan Beerline, Eddie Hartley, Aston Hurley, Tyler Bish, Cody Terry, your top 15. Hayden Vickers, Daniel Cassidy, Daniel Boyd, Caleb Mills, and Ash Hammond, your top 20 drivers. Blake, I was told to give you a bit of stick about that one. Hello, Anne-Marie. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate it. We get set for qualifying results to pop up on the screen here in just a few moments. It is official. 39 drivers have taken a lap time. We'll take a look at qualifying results coming up on your screen. Clayton Tilley in the Momentum Sim Sports number 51 machine goes quick time. Bailey Barnacote, Hunter Brady, Shute, and Codavara. We'll see 5 heat races on the program. We'll take the top 4 from those unlocking in 20 drivers from heat racing action. And then, of course, take a look at the B mains, where I believe we'll take the top 3, maybe even top 4 from those ones. Heat race number 1 for JSI Racing 360 Wingless here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. Clayton Tilley starts on pole in car number 51. To his outside, little with the 97th for OBR Sim Sports, it's Blake Walsh, position number 2. Teammate in the OBR Sim Sports, it's the 13B of Aidan Beerline. He'll start position number 3. Hayden Vickers going to roll off at a position number 4 in car number 37. Benjamin Matchett going to roll off at a position 5 in car number 61. And Riley Simpson in the 19 going to start position at number 6. Jaden Russell will drive the pilot at 27. He'll start position number 7. Cameron O'Brien in the 17 at a position number 8. And if he decides to make it onto the racetrack, Gary Grant will start out of position number 9. But it looks like we have just got the 8 drivers in this one. So again, 8 laps, top 8, in fact top 4, sorry. Of course, if you're waking up in the United States, happy Sunday morning. No Sunday fun day with the World of Thunder Esports League. We've got something called the Super Bowl happening. No idea what it is, don't really care to be honest with you. What I do care about though is going green flag at this time by off turn number 4. Tilley in the 51, Walsh in the number 97 machine. Beerline piloting what is the 25? I thought he would have been in the 13B entry. Hayden Vickers in the 15 will start position number 4. So a couple of teammates getting ready, locked and loaded. 8 cars. 8 laps, and Benjamin Matchett already getting turned around. We're off and underway down into the opening couple of turns. Vickers to the outside there on Tilley, as Vickers now comes after Blake Walsh, but Walsh going to keep this car piloting the right way. Again, top 4 have just cleared themselves out from 5th position of Riley Simpson, Jaden Russell. You're watching Tilley right now in the 51 machine, sweeping to the outside down into turn number 3 and 4. He rails the cushion now, coming after Blake Walsh in the number 97 machine. The opening couple of laps in the books. Still 6 to run. Top 4 going to go straight through to the main event. Everybody else gets put into one of 2 B mains, and with about 40 odd drivers signed into the pit area for tonight. We're looking for another wonderful, fantastic night of racing, both in the 360 Wingless and the 360 Wing Sprint Car division. Right now it's Walsh, Tilley, Vickers and Beerline. Top 4, Tilley into the wall. He'll eat a piece of the crate. He saves it. There's Beerline in that number 25 machine again right there. In the final transfer position, he'll look to start position number 16 in the main event. So right now, each position finishing in the top 4 is about 5 starting positions in the main event. Walsh tags the crate, drives it down the racetrack, down out of turn number 2. Tilley's looking to close in, down into 3 and 4 again. Walsh using the slider line. Tilley into the concrete again. Probably not the way, not the ideal way to get around the virtual Eldora Speedway, but the popsicle sticks around. 2 laps left to run here for the opening heat race of the night. The JSI Racing 360 Wingless. Again, after this one, in a little over an hour and 10 minutes time, we'll have the 360 Wing Sprint Car Series. Walsh leads down the back straightaway for the final time in heat number 1. Into 3 out of 4. 2 final right-hand turners. We are checkered in heat number 1. Blake Walsh will start on pole. Second will go to Clayton Tilley. Third at the line is going to be Hayden Vickers. Aiden Beerline in 4th. Riley Simpson 5th. Jaden Russell. Cameron O'Brien had a great battle in 6th and 7th. And Benjamin Matchett home in position number 8. Heat number 1 results coming up on the screen right now. There it is. Walsh, Tilley, Vickers and Beerline, your top 3. Simpson, Russell, separated by less than a tenth of a second for 5 and 6. Cameron O'Brien and Benjamin Matchett in 7th and 8th. Gary Grant did not make the call for heat number 1. And heat number 2 getting set to take 2. Pit road behind the racing.com pace track. Bailey Barnacote in the 917. He'll start on pole. He's outside driving for Black Diamond Motorsports. Driving car number 90, that is Trevor Royer. Eddie Hartley from Indiana will start position number 3. He's outside. Daniel Cassidy starts position number 4. Max Bevan going to line up out of position number 5, and he's outside position number 6. That'll be Cooper Wilson. In the JSI Racing car number 5, Jason Crawford will start position number 7. And Hunter Connolly from Virginia in the 28 machine going to roll off out of position number 8. So one lucky driver will get the chance to go to victory lane here tonight. Who will it be? Well, we're on our way to determine who will go to victory lane here at Eldora Speedway. Drivers getting the 1 to green signal right now. Both from Barney the R-Racing flagman and, of course, race control. And we are set for a start this time by so Barnacote in the 917. Royer in the Black Diamond Motorsports number 90 machine. Good looking hot rod, that is. We'll see if he can get the job done in heat number 2. Green is out and we are on the way off into the sunset, down into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide quickly into turn number 1 and 2. Royer looks to the bottom side of the racetrack into turn number 3. Barnacote rides to the cushion. Big slider coming out from Royer. They'll change lanes there on the exit of turn number 4. Now here comes that Fatheads Eyewear. Number 69, the Brady Bacon machine. Daniel Cassidy in position number 3, Cooper Wilson in 4th, but right now Cassidy, Royer side by side, give the advantage to Daniel Cassidy. Royer backs out of the throttle and now gets it settled up on the top side of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Cassidy's moved up 2 positions from the outside of row number 2. Slider line coming out from Cassidy as Barnacote driving away from the rest of the field. He's opened up a near 1 second advantage through turn number 1 and 2. We're working lap number 4. So cross flag stick's going to be up this time by 4 down, 4 to run. Royer backing it in into turn number 3. Now drives it down to the bottom of the racetrack. He will pick up second at the start finish line. Now Royer looking to make quick work there of Daniel Cassidy. Cassidy going to fight back to the bottom side of the racetrack. Royer enters into 3 right through the slick on the entry. Probably not ideal, but he'll know better than what I do. Screw Wingless cars. Not a fan of them, but here we are. In heat race number 2, Cassidy Royal nearly made contact. In the midway point of turn number 1 and 2 as Bailey Barnacote will now see the popsicle sticks are out. 2 laps left to run. The gap has been shortened up to just a little over 7/10 of a second. There is Barnacote, your race leader, down the back straightaway for the penultimate lap in heat number 2. From top to the bottom goes Bailey Barnacote. Royer in second, Cassidy in third, Cooper Wilson in fourth. And the white is out, and now we are down to half a second. But I think it is going to be too late into turn number 3, out of turn number 4, not the first car, the second car, the 917. There it is across the start-finish line. Bailey Barnacote will win heat number 2. Second will go to Trevor Royer. Third will be Daniel Cassidy. Fourth, in that fourth and final transfer position, will be Cooper Wilson. Then we go back to Eddie Hartley, Jason Crawford, Hunter Connolly, and Max Bevan. Drivers completing up heat race number 2 here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. And heat number 2 results coming up on your screen right now. There they are. Bailey Barnacote, Trevor Roy, Daniel Cassidy, Cooper Wilson, no change. Eddie Hartley, Jason Crawford, Hunter Connolly, and Max Bevan. Heat number 3, we move forward to going past the middle of heat racing action. Hunter Brady going to line up on the pole position. He's outside the 81 for Momentum Sim Sports. That is Joshua Walton. Rolling off out of position number 3 in car number 99 in the Allure Esports entry. That is Aston Hurley. He's outside in car number 79. Daniel Boyd, position number 4. Rolling off in the 5th starting position in the 55 for JSI Racing. That is William Pilot. He'll start up on the inside of car number 63. Cahill Gray lines up at a position number 6. Position number 7 for JSI and Outlaw Engineering. It's the 18 or the 9. Jeremy Frid will start position number 7, and Cooper Croker going to roll off out of position number 8. And that is your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat number 3. Again, 8 laps of distance, top 4 going to transfer to the main event. And then everybody else will have to come through one of 2 B mains. So we're set for a start. Pace truck will move to the infield. And the field is going to tighten up. Alright now, as the boys look to pick up the pace, and they jam that tunnel down flat to the floor. Green flag is out. Brady slides up. Here comes Walton. Can he get back to the inside? He'll tuck in behind. Now he'll go to the inside into turn number 3. Slide job coming. Keep an eye on Aston Hurley in that number 99 machine as well. But right now the battle is on for the race lead. Brady up on the inside. Slide job into turn number 1 and 2. Pilot trying to make it a 4-way dance for the top 4 positions. But right now, Hurley now sneaking into second position as Walton. He will lead lap number 2. 2 down and 6 remaining. Hurley fending off the challenge from Hunter Brady. Brady slides up. Leaves room for Aston Hurley to drive back to the outside. Right up on the creek through turn number 1 and 2. He'll do the same into turn number 3. Here comes Brady once again. Hurley getting a little too sideways, I think, there on the exit of turn number 4. He might have lost a bit of momentum right there. And yeah, speaking of momentum, it's the 81 Momentum Sim Sports entry of Joshua Walton. He will lead at the cross flag sticks if he can get through these turn 3 and 4. And there we go, 4 down, 4 to go. And now here comes Hurley. Hot on the heels, and as I say that, the right rear tags the concrete there on the outside and gives a bit of breathing room there to Joshua Walton. Third place there's Hunter Brady, William Pyland in the 4th and final transfer position. Boyd, Croker, Frid and Gray 5, 6, 7 and 8. Meanwhile again, here comes Hurley climbing up all over the rear crash bar of the 81 of Joshua Walton. Walton to the middle, Hurley to the outside. Here he comes. I thought Hurley, he might have gone to the inside, but 2 to run, and the battle is well and truly on for the 1 and 2 positions right now. Less than 3/10 on your screen at the moment. Walton seems to have got it figured out, but here comes Hurley. This time will he duck low? You would suspect Walton going to protect that slider line down into turn number 3. Here comes Hurley. Walton drag race into turn number 3. Walton should do enough here. Walton drifts up. Here he comes out of turn number 4. He gets a little sideways and he'll hang on to heat race number 3 victory. Boy, oh boy, that was tight at the end. Walton and Hurley making contact, just slight contact, but last lap. And Walton did what he had to do to protect that win. And good enough for a victory in heat number 3. Heat number 3 results. Here it is. Walton, Hurley, Brady, Pilot, your top 4. Boyd, Fred, Croker and Gray. Heat number 4 making their way onto the racetrack right now. Braden Shute in car number 15 will start pole position. He's outside. Rylan Gray, position number 2. Tyler Bish for Allure Esports in the 41 will start position number 3. Brassard Racing number 10. Caleb Mills will start position number 4. Position number 5 is going to be John Helms in car number 21H, I believe it is. Lachlan Barber, the 47, position number 6. Darcy Wilson, position 7. And Jason Burke for JSI Racing. Burke in car number 74. Going to roll off out of position number 8. Again, another 8 cars in this one. And the top 4 to go through. So your second last heat race of the JSI Racing 360 Wingless. Before we get set to tackle preliminary mains. 2 B mains, a B main 1, B main 2, followed up by a main event. And then of course, after that one, 360 winged sprint cars in action. Here we go, Shute and Gray. Green flag is out. It's going to be a good second row as well with Tyler Bish. And Caleb Mills, the 4. That's John Helms now. Helms all over. Tyler Bish down 3 wide now behind them into turn number 3 and 4. They'll go 3-1 again here for the final transfer position. Meanwhile, Rylan Gray now looking for the slide job, looking for the lead down into turn number 1 and 2, but Shute's got a big run. Look out, slide jobs galore. Barbary throws it on Tyler Bish as there goes the 47. Oh, Barbary into position number 5 and he got into the creep. Tyler Bish back there in 4th position. Meanwhile, top 2 right now as they break away from the rest of the field. 3 in the books this time by out of turn number 3 and 4. Braden Shute, Rylan Gray, the top 2 drivers at the moment. Winner of this one will start position number 4. You finish second in this one, and you'll start position number 9 in the main event. So still a lot on the line for both first and second position. Cross flag sticks, 5 down, 5 to run. Tyler Bish meanwhile has moved back into position number 3. Barber into position number 4. He's in the 4th and final transfer position. Caleb Mills running in 5th. Berkey running in 6th. But again, back up front is Braden Shute. He has been so dominating this season, but yet to pick up a win, I believe, in the Wingless. He has certainly got it. He's certainly got the points lead. And a tight grip of it, that's for sure. 2 to run for Braden Shute. Here comes Rylan Gray closing in right now on the race leader. 1 to run in heat number 4. 1 more heat after this one to come. Berkey's gone back to pit road. That'll put him in 7th position. Final time into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag at the ready. And a big win for Braden Shute. Second will go to Rylan Gray. Tyler Bish in 3rd. Caleb Mills in 4th. 5th. We'll have to wait for these drivers to come across the start-finish line. It might be a little while before they do. Here they come out of turn number 4 this time by. 5th will go to Wilson. Barber ends up upside down in the 47, going down into turn number 1 and 2. Was that a a la Blake Walsh like after last night? Heat number 4 results coming up on the screen. Shute, Gray, Bish and Mills, your top 4. Everybody else, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th, they'll go through to the preliminary mains. Heat number 5 from Finland. Mr. Peter Codavara in the 59 going to start on the pole position. He's outside in car number 15. That'll be Brad Pascoe. He likes to be called Strawberry Milk. Not sure why, but Cody Terry going to roll off inside the second row out of position number 3. And he's outside driving for JSI Racing. That is Ash Hammond out of position number 4. Damon Mush going to roll off out of position number 6. Ricky Stewart was scheduled to line up out of position 6. Kane Della going to move up to that outside of the third row. And Braden McCormack in car number 38. Going to make up your 7 cars in your 5th and final heat race of the night. So your final heat before we move into one of 2 B mains. And again we'll take a look at the how many go through from those 2 B mains. Again, I want to welcome everybody into Ultimate Dirt TV, closing in on 16,000 followers, by far way ahead of any competition that is out there. We are the best, and we certainly love bringing you all the action right here on Ultimate Dirt TV, live across Facebook and YouTube. Codavara and Hammond in the 4 machine. Now look at Pascoe to the outside. Pascoe going to rocket into the race lead in the number 18 machine. Codavara right to the bottom side, down into turn number 3 and 4. Goes right through the slick down the exit of turn number 4. Can Codavara get back to the race lead? He's already been there once before. I'm going off memory. I think it might have been at Fairbury Speedway. Ash Hammond, meanwhile, slip back to position number 4 in that 4th and final transfer position. Pascoe, Codavara run 1 and 2. There's Terry in the 54 machine just on the outside looking in. Then you go back to McCormack and Mush running there in 5, 6 and 7. There's Ash Hammond in that number 4 machine. No, 1 car upside down. That's Damon Mush. Meanwhile, Pascoe slide job down into 1 and 2. Here comes the 95 back up on the inside. Slide job by Della. As Pascoe, former teammates, going at it, running 2nd and 3rd down into the opening turn. Pascoe into the wall, the right rear, climbs the fence, and he gets it back going again as Codavara leads with 3 to run. And now here comes Hammond looking to make his way into position number 5. And Hammond make the moves on Brad Pascoe in that number 18 machine. Meanwhile, Codavara will see 2 laps left to run. Off turn number 4. A mile around the virtual Eldora Speedway. Virtual Rossburg, Ohio. Another round of the JSI Racing 360 Sprint Car Series. Both wingless, non-wing and winged sprint cars. Meanwhile, into the final lap. Codavara just going to steady the ship and roll the bottom side of the racetrack. Final 2 left-hand turns into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out, and heat number 5 is complete. Codavara will get the win in car number 59. Second, I go to Della. Cody Terry in the 54 going to come in position number 3, and Ash Hammond in the number 4 machine going to get that 4th and final transfer position. McCormack, Pascoe and Mush home in 5, 6 and 7 positions. There we go, heat racing action completed from the virtual Eldora Speedway for the 360 wingless. And we'll bring up those results for you right now for heat race number 5. There we go, Codavara, Della, Terry and Hammond your top 4. McCormack, Pascoe and Mush. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid to find out how many go through in this one. 10 laps is going to be the distance, and the top 3 going to transfer right into the back of tonight's main event. This B main number 1 will line up the inside row positions 21, 23 and 25 on offer. Whereas B main number 2 will offer 22, 24 and 26 starting positions. Riley Simpson going to start on the pole position. Daniel Boyd going to start on the outside of the front row, position number 2. Braden McCormack will start out of position number 3, and Jason Crawford for JSI Racing will start position number 4. Lachlan Barber, the 47, starts position number 5. Cameron O'Brien in the 17, position 6. Cooper Croker, position number 7. Damon Mush out of position number 8. Max Bevan, 9th. And John Helms out of position number 10. 10 cars scheduled for B main number 1. And it looks like only 8 made the call. So Cooper Croker and John Helms, well, they are done for the evening. So we are set for a start this time by 8 cars. Top 3 go through. Someone's going to get an opportunity to put themselves into the big dance. In fact, 3 drivers will get that opportunity. We are set for a start. Waiting for the green flag. There it is. Green flag is out. We are underway in B main number 1, and it's Simpson. Boyd down into the opening turn. Look at Barbary to the inside. He'll have those virtual mechanical issues, but Barbary will shoot to the race lead. Riley Simpson, look out. He nearly came down and took the snoot off the 79 of Daniel Boyd. Daniel Boyd right now has got that final transfer position, but look out because Barbary's into the fence. And Riley Simpson, now look at Max Bevan. A little bit of luck there in that number 24 machine. He'll move to position number 2, and Daniel Boyd goes to the race lead. Look out, Bevan. Barbary holds on to position number 3 at the moment. Jason Crawford looking to move to position 3. Slide job there. And the 3 wide. Look out, Crawford on the top side. Here comes Mush in the 35 entry. Then you go back to Braden McCormack as well. So there's your battle. 5, 6, and 7 on screen. And right now, all those drivers still no chance at making the feature. They need to get up into the top 3. Mush just needs to find 2 more passes on the next 2 cars in front of him. That being Riley Simpson and Lachlan Barbary. Barbary's got to set a 1.5 second, make that a 1.8 nearly. Now it's opening up to 2 seconds nearly over Riley Simpson. Now Daniel Boyd under some pressure right now from Barbary, who had some dramas on lap number 2. Barbary slides up in front of Boyd. Boyd gets off the gas, tries to turn it back underneath him. Down the back straightaway they race. Barbary slider line into 3. No, he'll stay mid-track, and well, now he'll cut it back down to the low side. Right now your leader in the number 24 machine, that is Max Bevan. Continuing to pace this field in B main number 1. Again, the top 3 is where you want to be. Otherwise, you'll have to get ready, put the wings on, and come back in about an hour's time. We've still got a B main after this one, plus a main event to come as well. Top 2 on screen as we come to 2 to run. Barbary just throws it deep, like throwing a sausage down the hallway. He just wanted that spot. And he will take the race lead with 2 to run. Barbary, Bevan, and Boyd. So it's the Triple B show right now for 1, 2, and 3 positions. And it's the double M's of Mush and McCormack. And look at Riley Simpson trying to wind up on the top side. But I think it's going to be way too late for any of these drivers. As there goes McCormack. As look out. Man, oh man, it is busy right now. Into 3 and 4. Final time check and flag is out. It's on for the transfer position. Woo-wee. Boyd and Mush, that was tight. It says Boyd, that's unofficial. Wowee, what a way to end the B main. The first of 2 B mains. Let's take a look at your top 3 and who's going through to the big dance. Barbary, Bevan, and Mush gonna grab it by 5 1/1000ths of a second. And Daniel Boyd, story of his life. That short just misses out in the 79 machine. He'll finish in 4th position. McCormack 5th, Simpson, Crawford and O'Brien, the 8 cars. As B-Main number 2 taken to the virtual racetrack here in just a few moments' time. Eddie Hartley driving car number 16 from Indiana, going to start on the pole position. He's outside of Darcy Wilson. Jaden Russell, car number 27, he normally runs for Synergy Sim Racing. Not sure if that's still a thing, but he'll start out of position number 3. Position number 4 for JSI and Outlaw Engineering, it's Jeremy Fred. Brad Pascoe in the 18, he'll roll off out of position number 5. Hunter Connolly lines up out of position number 6. The JSI Racing number 74, Berkey of Jason Burke, going to start position number 7. Benjamin Matchett in the 61, going to roll off out of position number 8. And your final 3 starters, Cahill Gray lines up position number 9, Ricky Stewart position 10, and Gary Grant out of position number 11. So we're meant to start 11, and we start 8 of those drivers. So Connolly, Stewart and Grant. No time like the present to take the cars back to the virtual hall and get ready to bolt the wings on top if they wish. And come back for the winged sprint car side of things. Drivers getting the 1 green signal this time by. And one more lap before we take the virtual green flag here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. See what happens. Pace truck will move it to the infield. So here we go. Green flag. Going to set the wave off turn number 4. There it is. You see Barney the racing flagman waving it like this. Don't care. Down into turn number 1 and 2. We run. And Russell in that Synergy Sim Racing. Number 27 machine now into position number 3. Eddie Hartley slips back to position number 4. Jeremy Fred in the 18. He'll work the cushion through turn number 3 and 4. Russell sliding up. Look out, Fred into the concrete. Here comes Pascoe. 4 wide momentarily and Matchett up on the inside. Benjamin Matchett in the 61 machine. 3 wide momentarily. Pascoe on the inside. Meanwhile, look at Eddie Hartley trying to get by Jaden Russell for the runner-up position. 1 car into the fence and upside down. That was your race leader. Now move Jaden Russell in the 27 to the race lead. Benjamin Matchett running in 2nd position. Hartley going to reclaim 2nd at the start-finish line by driving around the outside of the 61 of Benjamin Matchett. Look out, Jaden Russell into the creek. In the middle of turn number 1 and 2, and there's your top 4 on screen. However, only the top 3 are going to go through. Look out, Pascoe into the back of Hartley. There might have been a little bit of a gap there between the front nerve bar and the rear crash bar between the 18 and the 16, but we stay green. Jeremy Fred trying to make it a 3-car battle for the final transfer position. Meanwhile, the battle up front still raging on. Matchett, big time slide job on Jaden Russell. Russell turns it back underneath him. What a race for 1 and 2, and what a race for 3, 4 and 5. Hartley holds on to the final transfer position. Some great racing here at Eldora Speedway. It's Russell continuing to lead. 6 down, 4 to run. Matchett still rides in 2nd. Hartley in the final transfer position. Can Brad Pascoe make it by the 16 of Eddie Hartley? He'll have just a number of opportunities, a limited number of opportunities. Here he comes. Slide job into 1 and 2. And they'll make a bit of contact and now give Brad Pascoe that 3rd and final transfer position. Will there be a receipt served there by Eddie Hartley? It doesn't look like it. And now Pascoe closing in on Benjamin Matchett now for the 2nd spot on the racetrack. Speaking of 2s, we've got 2 to run for your race leader in the 27. White flag this time by Matchett going upstairs. Pascoe going down low. And here comes Eddie Hartley back to the outside. The battle is on for the final transfer positions. 2 spots, 3 cars. Who's gonna get it? Russell down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time. It's going to be Jaden Russell. Pasco and Matchett, they race side by side. Eddie Hartley just going to miss out at the line. Tough going for Eddie Hartley. He'll just fall short. And there we go. B-Main number 2 complete. We'll take a look at the results before we line up our Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Russell, Pasco and Matchett. Everybody else, Hartley, Fred, Gray, Burke, they'll all go home along with Wilson. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid, and let's go from the back to the front. There we go. Benjamin Matchett out of position number 26. Position number 25 is going to be Damon Mush. Position 24, Brad Pasco, Max Bevan. Position 23, Jaden Russell. 22nd, and Lachlan Barry, position number 22. Position number 20, Ash Hammond. Position number 19, Caleb Mills. William Parlin, position number 18, Cooper Wilson. Position number 17. Position number 16, Aiden Beerline. Position number 15, Cody Terry. Tyler Best, position 14. Hunter Brady, position number 13. And your top 12 starters look like this. Daniel Cassidy, position number 12. Hayden Vickers, position number 11. Your top 10, Kane Della and Ryland Gray out of position number 9. Aston Hurley, position number 8. Trevor Roy, position number 7. Clayton Tilley, position number 6. Kodavara in position number 5. Braden Shute, 4th. Joshua Walton in 3rd. Bailey Barnacote and Blake Walsh out of positions number 2 and 1. To look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for your 35 lap journey here tonight. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in here on Ultimate Dirt TV on this Sunday night or Sunday morning if you're waking up in the United States of America. So Damon Mush missed the start, and we'll have 25 cars getting set to do battle for 35 laps around the virtual Eldora Speedway. Who's going to take out the round at Eldora? We're about to go live for 35 here at Eldora, and we are green with Walsh and Barnacote leading us off down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be, well, 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. Now remember, a maximum of 3 yellows. Tilley to the outside there on Walton, and Tilley now going to move his way quickly into position number 3, but he'll smack the concrete with the right rear. So may have some heavy damage. Meanwhile, Hurley looking to move into position number 3, but we are yellow. Looks like Ryland Gray has gone back to St. Pitt Road. In the Bolton Spine at number 36 D entry. So yes, let us know who you're going for. We've got the ever so faithful Henry Beerline. Obviously cheering on their boy Aiden, who is just outside the top 10 at the moment, but he's already advanced up 4 positions. And one thing to, of course, mention, as we mention each and every Sunday night here with the JSI Racing League, we, of course, run a maximum of 3 yellow flags, and therefore that'll obviously look to maximise the number of green flag laps that we can run, and we'll at least get about 25 of the 35 under the green flag condition. Rodney cheering on his boy Braden, looking for his first main event win in the Wingless category. He's been close a number of times, but right now I do believe he is leading the points. He's got everybody covered so far. Speaking of got everybody covered at the moment, well, he's taken the wings off. He didn't have anything covered up last night. He might have had a bigger egg on his face after he went upside down, but so far, keeping all 4 wheels on the ground. Green flag is out for the 97 of Blake Walsh, and he'll roll into turn into 1 and 2. Run on the bottom side of the racetrack. Leave the top side open for the taken. Clayton Tilley takes that one, but we are very quickly under the yellow flag conditions, and with the way this is going, we might just see those 25 laps there at the end come very, very quickly. Hunter Brady going back to pit road, so yellow flag coming out second time tonight. Thank you, Stollies Gaming. Appreciate it. So again, the light's still flashing on the racing.com pace track. That is yellow number 2 of 3. So one more yellow should we need it, and if we do have that yellow, that will be the final yellow flag of the Wingless. Again, a maximum of 3 yellow flags. We generally see a lot of that in fixed setup racing. Of course, Monday nights, obviously see that with, of course, Australian fixed setup racing, and obviously broadcasted by Race Stars TV. Luke does a wonderful job each and every week. Tomorrow night they'll be live with the Australian Late Model Championship, the virtual Australian Late Model Championship. Tilly Walsh, Barnacote 1, 2 and 3. Here we go. We are off and underway. Walton Hurley, they're going to resume their battle down into 1 and 2. Walton on the bottom side, Tilly and Hurley, on the top side. Meanwhile, there's a battle for second. Now make that 1, 2 and 3. Walsh sliding up and nearly into Clayton Tilly, but Tilly's just got too much of a run on the top side. Now here comes Barnacote to the inside. He'll throw the slide job there, and look out, man. Blake Walsh, he kept the foot in the bucket and kept that thing glued to the top side, glued to the cushion. Top side very, very OP right now. Barnacote rides in third position. Hurley fourth. Walton, Codavara, Royer. You know those two drivers are going to want to put on a show. Shoot slides up in front of Royer. Royer turned it back underneath him, but they did make a bit of contact. Now here comes Tyler Bish. Meanwhile, Aiden Beerline up to position number 10. It's still Clayton Tilly by out to a 2-second advantage right now. There's Codavara closing in on Joshua Walton for that 5th spot. Right now 3 wide. They were 3 wide down the back straightaway. Barnacote, Hurley, and Walsh, that is, sorry. Walton tags Walsh. He got him loose, and now here comes Walton. All over the back, and now 1, 2 into the wall. Look out, Walsh. Man, it is all happening right now. These drivers are throwing haymakers. The gloves are off, and they are really trying to get it done here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. But while this is happening, it is Clayton Tilly out to a 1.7 second lead. Barnacote, Hurley, look out, there's a lap car. That might have been the lap car. That could have been Benjamin Matchett. Now Hurley, he's going to lose 1, 2 and 3 position, but now he moves to the outside on Walton. Now tucks in behind the 97, looking for a Shoot, working to the inside. Shoot slides up, he'll take the spot away. He'll take position number 6 away from Walton. Meanwhile, there's Trevor Royer, Tyler Bish and Aiden Beerline there. Will Royer go for the daily double? No, he'll stay mid-track, and look out, we've got Walsh, and oh, there goes Royer around, and there is our 3rd and final caution of the night. And Royer, unfortunately, Trevor Royer going to get caught up in that one. Our 3rd and final caution of the night, which should put us with about 15, maybe 16 to run when we go back to the green flag here at Eldora. depending on what the lights do here, and looks like they're staying on. So we're going to have 15 to run. Eldora looking for another impressive run in the wingless category. Blake Walsh going back to pit road, maybe trying to get some running repairs on that 97. There was no wing to stop him from rolling over this time. And he gets those running repairs, but he'll have to go to the tail end of the field. So I'm just wondering if the lights are going to come back on here on the pace track. If they do, well, obviously we'll get the green delayed by 1 lap, but looks like Walsh has fallen back to the end of the longest, or end of the line. 20 down, 15 to run. Tilly, Barnacote and Eldora shoot, and Hurley. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Green is back out once again here at Eldora. Shoot going to take that line away on the top side from Aston Hurley. Meanwhile, Tyler Bish, his teammate, trying to fend off a challenge from Aiden Beerline in that number 25 machine. Beerline, he's made it up 9 positions so far. Locked the bar hard charge at the moment. Picked up 12 spots right now. There is 3rd, 4th and 5th on screen. Eldora, shoot and Hurley. Again, whatever happens from here on out, we will stay green. Eldora still holding on to the final podium position. Meanwhile, Barnacote looking to come after your race leader of Clayton Tilly. Barnacote nearly catches the inside wall. Look out, there goes 1, there goes Barnacote, there goes Braden shooting the 15 machine. And he still gathers it back up, and well, we're going to throw 1 more yellow. That could have got nasty very, very quickly in a hurry. So a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll come back in just a few short moments. And you didn't miss a single lap of green flag action. We are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Lights are still flashing on the iRacing.com pace truck. So still 2 to green. And right now that will leave us with 8 laps left to run, which means a heat race distance away from either Tilly, Eldora, Hurley, Barnacote, maybe Bish. One of these drivers getting to park up in Eldora Victory Lane. Again, after this one, don't forget, it'll be their boys' turn to put the wing on top and get ready for the final nightcap of this Sunday night, or a morning cap if you're up early in the United States at about close to 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. Whatever you are absolutely crazy and mental for either staying up this late or getting up this early. I applaud you. Here we go, green flag. And we are underway once again down into turn number 1 and 2. 8 to run for Tilly. Eldora 2nd, Hurley 3rd. Hurley, a couple of weeks ago. Oh, look out, he gets into the left rear of Eldora. He backed out of it. Let's Eldora gather it back up, and now Hurley ducks to the inside. Meanwhile, challenge for the lead. No, not going to happen, Hurley. That car was awfully tight into turn number 1. Barnacote moves in 3. Eldora back to 4, and Tyler Bish now rounding out the top 5. So the Eldora Esports Horsham Off-Roads The team guys running 2 and 5 make that 2 and 6. Now Beerline into the creek into 1 and 2. Closing on a palm to run, a handful remaining. 5 laps to go for Clayton Tilley. Can Aston Hurley, can he sneak one and pull a rabbit out of the hat? Into 1 and 2 we go. 3.5 tenths of a second separate those two. Barnacote, there is Codavara. Now look at Trevor Roy now coming into the mix. And look at the run from Tyler Bish. He goes past 1 and 2, but unable to complete the move into turn number 3. And now here comes Braden Shute, 3 wide down into 1 and 2. Man, oh man, they are slicing and dicing, hustling and bustling. What a race for 4th, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There's Walton missing parts of that race car. 3 to run. Oh, shoot into the wall. He'll only lose 1, 2 spots, and now Beerline coming after Shoot now. Walton trying the big move into turn number 3. Beerline to the outside on Tyler Bish. No, he'll get the tail taken. Now here comes Royer. Royer, Shoot, slide job. Man, oh man, it is really dicey. Walton turns Beerline. Beerline, did he keep it going? He's showing in 11th position at the moment. Meanwhile, the white flag is out. 1 to run for Clayton Tilley. Back straight away, final time. He's got a big enough gap to protect that slider line down into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, Clayton Tilley runs the top. Hurley comes down low. And Clayton Tilley will win the wingless portion of the program for JSI Racing. Well done, gentlemen. We'll take a look at the official results coming up on your screen right now. Clayton Tilley, Aston Hurley, Bailey Barnacote, your top 3. Braden Shute, Tyler Bish, your top 5. Walton, Codavara, Royer, Pasco and Beerline, your top 10. Then you go back to Mills, Pilot, Della, Terry and Wilson, your top 15. Hammond, Cassidy, Barbary, Walsh and Bevan, top 20. Vickers, Matchett, Russell, Mush, Gray and Brady. We'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Come back in just a few moments time, back in about 40 seconds time, and hopefully post-race interviews after this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Coverage of the JSI Racing 360 Wingless series. And again, we'll have the 360 winged part of the program up in about 20-25 minutes time. But let's go trackside and chat to your round winner for the 360 Wingless. It's going to be Clayton Tilley. And Clayton, congratulations on this victory. And I tell you what, you certainly had this car hooked up here tonight, and you come away with a victory. You're going to be stoked about that one.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Don't really know how we did that, to be honest. I knocked the diff to about 30 degrees out on lap 3 or 4 there after we got the lead. So, yeah, how we held on to that, I'll never know, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a couple of times, especially in 1 and 2, where you really got into the concrete in 1 and 2. How much was that sort of getting in your mind, and how much was that affecting the way you try and get around Eldora Speedway?
Bit difficult. 1 and 2, I was struggling a lot. I just sort of was pushing probably a bit too hard early, but at the same time, I knew once I got in front of those guys, I probably wouldn't have them come back by. So I just wanted to get them out of the way early and then find my rhythm, I suppose. And yeah, it turns out the rhythm at the end there was a 30-degree diff on about 40% throttle.
All right, well, you come away with the victory here at Eldora in the Wingless. You'll hopefully look to go for the double in the wing side of things. But before we let you go, Clayton, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes champion, who gets it done for you?
Yeah, speedshop51.com for all your weekly setups, Verdict Clothing, CT Designs, cool chassis, everything dirt, in extreme indoor karting, and racecraft simulations. John Lee's hopping on board for a couple of events coming up. You've putting on the broadcasts, and Berkey and all those fellas putting on the league.
There we go, Clayton Tilley, home in first place here tonight, home in second spot, and well, a much deserved podium for this driver in the number 99 machine. He moves up 6 positions. It's Aston Hurley. Aston, congratulations on a phenomenal run, and well, you finally parked this number 99 on the podium. You got to be pleased about the result.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I wasn't expecting to actually come in and race tonight, but I managed to get in and get on the podium. I'm pretty happy with that.
They always seem to be the way. You don't tend to, you don't intend on racing, and all of a sudden those results go your way. Talk about that 35 lap journey, trying to hit the cushion lap after lap, because you were pretty quick up there. You were following Tilly there a couple of times, but trying to put that right rear on the cushion lap after lap, just inches away from that crete. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it is. There was no speed down low for me, but while I was up the top, I felt like I had a lot of pace. It was a little bit sketchy, obviously, having your right rear that close to the wall, but I actually think I didn't hit the wall at all. I'm not too sure.
Well, you've thrown a podium away before, but not to be denied tonight. Before we let you go, of course, we know there's a lot of good people behind you and stuff like that on this newly developed team, and of course those sponsors and shout outs, buddy. We'll let you get those out of the way before we let you hopefully put the wing on.
Yeah, I'd like to thank UDTV yourself, as well as Horsham Off Road. They've come along with our new team, Allure Esports, and done us really, really well. I'd like to thank Tyler Bish as well. He's your teammate, and he helped me a little bit tonight. Just I came in for no practice, so yeah, he gave me a little bit of rundown on what the track's doing and stuff. I won't be in the wings tonight. I've unfortunately got work in an hour, so I've got to travel to that. So no wings for me tonight, unfortunately.
Well, a good way to cap off a Sunday night before you head off to work. So stay safe out there, and good job on second, buddy.
Thank you.
There we go. Aston Hurley home in second spot here tonight. Home in third spot tonight, getting the final spot on the podium. He was your heat race number 2 winner of Bailey Barnacote. Bailey, congratulations on a third place run here tonight. And, well, a pretty successful night overall. You timed in second quick. You win your heat race, and you come away with the podium. Again, overall, good result for you and the team.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bloody thrilled with it, that's for sure. First podium.
How difficult was it to get around this racetrack, being slick from top to bottom?
Oh, yeah, she was pretty challenging. Decided not to run the risky line like all those faster boys were, and just decided to run it through the middle, so I wasn't risking getting onto the wall.
All right, will we see you with the wing on top here in just a few moments' time?
Well, yeah, I hopefully should be in there. Give her a go, I guess.
All right, well, we'll wish you the best of luck in the 360 winged side of things. But Bailey, before we let you go, of course, on the third place finish with the Wingless, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff. Champion, who makes it happen for you?
Oh, I'd like to thank Brad Pascoe, Blake Walsh. He was a real big help tonight. Helped me out with all my spot and everything. Yeah. Just everyone. It was a good event all around tonight. Really enjoyed it.
Just don't take any driving tips from Blake Walsh. I heard he likes to flip up his real car.
Yeah, nah, he's not doing too well, tell ya.
All right, Bailey. Good job on third tonight, and we'll hopefully see you have a good run in the 360 wing side of things as well.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
There we go, Bailey Barnacote home in third spot. That'll wrap up part number 1 of 2 in the 360 sprint car side of things for the JSI Racing League. The 360 wingless done and dusted. Congratulations goes to Clayton Tilley, Aston Hurley, and Bailey Barnacote, your top 3. And again, a big thank you to all the team here at JSI Racing, and of course our wonderful sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, World of Thunder Esports League, SRT Australia, Rocket Racing setups and Heatwave Designs. Check them out on all their social media pages until about another 15-20 minutes time when we go live for the 360 winged side of things here from the virtual Eldora Speedway. This is Brett Wheeler signing off, not saying goodbye. Stretch your legs, grab a drink. We'll see you back shortly.